Hey, Miss Knight, don't have my mom's laptop, so this is my project, I guess, for B right now. I'm just going to do kind of a video, kind of tell you what went down on my trip to Ethiopia, my service project. I'm going to show you some pictures. I know that's what I asked for. I know I can't see it too well, but this was my team that went over there. There was 14 of us. I wouldn't say most of us were teenagers, but quite a few were. But we went with 2 doctors, a pharmacist, and an engineer. And basically, we went and we flew to Ethiopia, and it was a medical mission trip. So basically, we went over and we flew into Addis, which is the capital of Ethiopia. It's kind of a city, kind of not really. It's still Africa. And then we went to Gedo, and Gedo is just basically like a truck stop town. I mean, there's 2 sides of the road and that's it. And the physical needs of these people are just absolutely heartbreaking. And, we went over there with suitcases of medicine and vaccines and stuff, so there's not much we can do. But for the things that we could do, it was really, really rewarding to be able to help them. This is a picture of one of my good friend Courtney. We were playing Duck Duck Goose with the kids, so as a clinic was going on, we were entertaining them, and you can see in the background that there's a whole bunch of adults there as well, and basically the adults kind of thought that they had priority too, and so that's kind of the chain of command. The kids get nothing and the adults get a lot. So for us to take time out of our day to spend time with the kids was a really, really big deal. This is a group of kids in their school. You can see how many kids there are, what the room is made of, mud huts and everything. And these kids have books that they'll never be able to read, but they go to school anyway. And, they have a whole lot of physical needs. I mean, they need education. They have no access to medical anything. The hospital that they have there in that little truck stop town has no running water. The town has no running water. They use river water if they do surgeries. If they do surgeries, they do it under like a bed lamp, and so they really have nothing in this community. And food is scarce and money is scarce, and kids on the side of the road doing what they need to do for money, and it's very heartbreaking. And going over there was definitely an eye-opener, but what we were able to do in their community was pretty cool. This is a picture of a little boy. You can't see it very well. That's his mom, and he's got a really, really gross rash on his shoulder and all over his back. And we actually plucked this little boy out. He wasn't even in line, and one of the doctors was like, "Hey, he needs to be there." And there are so many different medical needs, from diabetes to broken limbs. And I don't know if you saw the basketball video of the basketball player who got hurt recently, who broke his leg in half, and there was, a boy here who's been walking around on that for 2 years. And I mean, just things that in America would get fixed instantly over here don't get fixed ever. Little boys dying of diabetes at 14 years old because there's no money for insulin. And meningitis it's a 2-day shot if you get it, and little boys who have no access to it, that we were able to help with that, and we were able to give money. It costs $60 a year for somebody to live with diabetes and get the medicine they need. And their lack of food is a big problem too, but to be able to give them money and to be able to give them medicine was just a really, really big deal to them. This is me right here. This is Sly, one of the doctors, and this was one of our interpreters from Ambo. And we were basically just in a room and writing down prescriptions and writing down what they needed. This is a picture of a cute little boy kind of sticking his tongue out. We were kind of checking him out, and just kind of cool stuff. And I really wish I could tell you more about it. Again, you kind of know what's going on, so I really wish I could have got you a more presentable presentation. If I need to, let me know. It's just going to have to come later because I don't have a decent computer right now. And then I'm going to read you my paragraph. And the people of Gedo have so many physical needs. So many things they die from are preventable here in the U.S. When we went and helped their illnesses and their injuries, it gave them hope, something to cling to in their poverty-stricken world. And going to Africa, I mean, obviously I do a lot in my community here, whether it be helping my old teachers at my middle school, or whether it be, picking something up from somebody who dropped, or walking somebody's grocery cart out, or, so many things that we can do, as people. Obviously I do it because I love Christ and I want to be His hands and feet. But just as, as my duty as a citizen too, I want to help people, and so much could be different in our country today if people would just realize that and love one another. And this trip really kind of opened my eyes as to, what I do have, and how thankful I should be for what I have, and how I should not be so quick to be angry when I don't get something or something's not going my way, because not only in Africa is it completely different, but here in America it is as well. And I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be able to go over there and to help the people. And even though that's not my community, my heart is there now. And things that I do here and things that I talk about here, I want to be able to help out the people in the community of Gato. And so just a very cool experience, I would say, and I'm so very, very thankful to have been able to go. So if this is not alright, please let me know. I'm probably going to delete it after you see it, because this is the only way I could post it, is on my YouTube page. So just kind of work with me, I guess. Tell me what I need to do, and I'll fix it if I can. But thanks for being so understanding, and I really, really, really appreciate it.